I'm in Salad and I saw Beauty and the Beast. It is directed by Gary Truesdale and Kirk Wise. This is the animated one. I guess both of them are animated one, but this is not the 2017 one. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This is sponsored by my Linktree. You can learn more about that at the end of this review. The movie starts with something that's very tragic and also terrible. Okay, first of all, this old woman is like, hello, knock, 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 hello, Prince, can you let me in? I need shelter. And this guy who's like 11, right? He's 11 because like 10 years after this, he's like 21. So he's like an 11-year-old kid. He's like, no, I'm not gonna let you in. No. And it's like, this woman is like, well, I'm pretty now. And you're gonna get cast with a spell. I'm like, this isn't fair. First of all, this lady sucks because for the stranger danger correctly should have been taught, okay? He's like in the middle of a mansion. He's in the middle of a place where I don't know how he even got here without like surpassing the gates or whatever. Where is the butler, first of all? Why is it this kid? But anyway, now he's a beast. You made this guy into a beast. You took his very formative years of 11 to like 21, like all throughout puberty, alright? What was life like this? What was life like for this beastly teenager? Like, was he like scratching up the walls? Like, I guess he's like still 11 technically. So he's kind of just alone in this castle kind of mansion kind of dealio. I really like the property. I like the colors of the property too. And he just like has all of his humans that were working there are made into this furniture or other miscellaneous objects. I'm like, very rude woman, first of all. Biggest problem in the universe right here, right now is this woman. But anyway, let's talk about Belle. Belle, several years later, she's just belling around. I'm Belle, yeah, here I am. I'm belling around, and people are singing in the streets. There's a guy named Gaston. I don't like Gaston. I've never really liked Gaston remotely. He's just kind of like, ooh, you're so pretty, I want to date you. And it's like, but this woman is so smart. You can't just waste her brains. You want to waste her brains away? Why? Why do you got to do this to her? But she's like, no, I'm not interested. Rightly so. And he's like, be my wife. I'm like, Gaston, just accept the no. Oh, you got other women, other shallow women swooning for you. So you think, oh, I want to get her because she's a catch and she's intelligent or something. But you would be boring to talk to, Gaston. All you care about is your appearance. All you care about is getting after Belle. And it's really sad, right? So we have Belle is like, well, I'm gonna go now. I gotta go to the market. Hello, father. Nice little place you got here. I like all your stuff in your house. And then Belle's like, all right, I guess I'm gonna go. And the father's like, all right, bye. Right? And then the father is actually going. So the father actually gets surrounded by wolves, gets caught by the beast, is like, what are you doing here? And then Belle's like, no, leave my father alone. Take me instead. And then now we're at the point where the father is like, oh, that beast is terrible. And like telling the entire town about it. Meanwhile, we have Belle. She's trying to understand this beast. This beast is very cold. It makes sense. You're seeing a bunch of intruders, but it's a very nice, beautiful woman. Look at the library. You have access to the whole library. And she's like, oh my goodness, a library. I've never seen so many books. And since she starts to read, she teaches the beast how to read. They get a little friendly. And they have a little dance about it, right? Nice little relationship that they're building. However, Gaston sucks and I hate him so much. Gaston is like, she's a beast. We must kill him. He's got my wife. You gotta go get him. And it's like, okay. Dude, I don't like you, Gaston. You're just gonna take the beast. You're gonna make sure that the beast dies. And I really, really like the part, the animation especially, on where the Gaston is like leading a bunch of people. I like that part, and it's like, oh, I like this colors. It's so colorful for like a time that's taking place at night. This scene is taking place at night, but it's so colorful. It's a nice contrast in between the massive amounts of fire and massive amounts of people just being terrible people, by the way. Let's go destroy this beast. Let's go up to his place. Let's go try to fight him, and let's go attack him. Right? Stuff like that. There's very tragedy that strikes though. Gaston's like, "Ah, Belle loves you. Ah, I'm gonna kill you." And then Belle is like, "Oh no, he's dying into my arms," and Gaston falls to his death, very deservedly so. I really like the part. It was a very high emotional tension scene right there, where we see Belle is holding the beast, and the beast is like, "Oh, I'm dying." Right? And Belle's like, "Oh no, I love you." And like, apparently this pedal system, right? I totally forgot to mention the most important thing about the movie is that there's a pedal that like signifies the curse of the beast, and if he can't tell anyone to love him, then, and all those petals fall, then he's gonna be a beast forever / die as the beast. So that's kind of very, very sad, but apparently the petal can fall and he could still be saved. Yeah, that happened. He's saved. Now he's a beautiful prince, and now look, Belle has made a nice catch. She's a very smart, intelligent woman. You wanna know why? Well, she's like, well, now I have all this wealth and stuff. I'm just gonna use it to read a book. That's what she does. That's what I presume she does. Basically, the ending is that the Belle is kissing the beast, and then the beast turns into a princess, and then a prince. Sorry, and then Belle becomes a princess. Now we have prince and princess, and there's a nice little celebration. Ah, love, man, love. Stuff like that. I mostly enjoyed the middle parts where we see the relationship between Belle and the beast become bigger and more, I guess. Yeah, I like that part the most. The ending was fine and all. Look, a resolution, they become in love, but like, I want to see their arguments. I want to see them argue for the next 20 years. Give me a movie about that. I really particularly liked the little arguments that they all went through, that both of them went through throughout the progress of this movie. The character progression definitely was the most with Belle and the beast. The beast especially, because he's like an 11-year-old kid mentally, even though he's a 21-year-old kid at this point. He has the mentality of an 11-year-old, so the whole character progression of like teaching him manners, teaching him like how to be a civil person, a civilized adult. Very fun. I really like Belle's character. Like, her character seems to be a very good one. Like, she's a good person. And she loves her father, and she's willing to save herself for her father, so I especially like her. Gaston got what he deserved. Gaston is the worst character, but he's also the best character, because I hate him so much. That's how you can tell he's a really good villain, is how much I hate him. I don't want him to win. I'm glad he doesn't win. The colors are nice. Oh man, I totally forgot to mention all the little musical scores. My favorite musical score, you get the candle guy, he's candling around. Oh, have some nice feast, right? And they are all at like a dining table. And there's just like a bunch of plates like dancing and having a nice little colorful music video moment. And I'm like, this is a whole display. I feel like this would be bonkers if I saw this in front of me. I'd be losing my mind, and I'm like curious as to how Belle isn't losing her mind as she sees a bunch of plates, a bunch of a candlestick, a dresser come to life, a wardrobe come to life, a clock come to life, all these things come to life. Teacup, that guy, that little guy, he's so cute. They're all the characters are very cute. And I'm really happy that they all turn into humans at the end, which is very nice. So, I gotta give this movie a solid 8.6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. You can also like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer, so if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. If you'd like to request a movie in the comments below, you can do that, or you can fast track the movie review at patreon.com/ASEPresents for $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month. $3 a month, how to draw Pokemon tutorials posted there early and first, all at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree to find the way that you can help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, so you can go here. And until next time, I'm Mint Salad. I'll see you later to my salad croutons and bacon bits.